Howdy, gang. We're here back on Monday, uh, May 13th, at least as of time of recording, for Crash the Titans. And of course, it's our bi weekly double crash. So this one here is going to involve RiRi Williams, but with a caveat, of course. So her first opponent is going to be Hulkbuster Iron Man, red, black, and blue user. His red ability, Repulsor Punch, costs 9, deals damage to the target, but it also drains all the red AP that the team has. The black ability is called Overdrive. It costs 11. It'll create some strike tiles on the board, give out 9 red AP at the cost of taking some of Iron Man's health away. And then finally, his blue ability is Hulk Proof, which this here costs 9. It'll convert some green basic tiles into red basic tiles. And then it'll convert blue basic tiles into protect tiles. And Hulkbuster, he's that dude that that if you want stuff done and dusted, yeah, he'll get him out the way. As far as his affiliations goes, for those that care, Heroes, Avengers, Team Iron Man, Technologists, Geniuses, and Hellfire Club. For all those that care. And now, as you see with the whole caveat, RiRi Williams, I could use either the 4 or 5-star version of RiRi Williams. But what we'll do, we will use the 4-star version for both fights. The 370 for the Hulkbuster fight, and then the other one for the other fight. But to do my due diligence, we do have to talk about the other RiRi Williams. Because, again, some of you might have a champion RiRi Williams, or you might have a 5-star RiRi Williams, and you're like, oh, wait, we could use her too? So, Ironheart 3.0's blue ability, intelligent design, costs 4, creates 3 2-turn repeater tiles on the board. They deal damage, and then create a projectile, and then they add overcharge points. And this is her gimmick, the overcharge points. So if she reaches 10 overcharge points, she creates a 4-turn countdown tile where she can't fire off any abilities at all. And then every turn, and when RiRi makes a match 4 or higher, she loses 1 overcharge point. Alright, so keep that there in mind. Her repulsor charge costs 3. And you have a choice. You could fire off a standard blast that converts 4 random blue, red, or green basic tiles to charged tiles, adds 3 overcharge points, and deals a little bit more damage to the target. Or you can choose the overcharge blast, which deals, I'm not going to say half, but it does a reduced amount of damage, but it gives it out to the whole entire enemy team. Now, if you multiply the numbers, she's effectively dealing more damage. It's a little over 15,000, 16,000, somewhere along there. It's 16,000 spread across 3 targets, or 13,000 to 1 target. Then she doubles the number of tiles, so instead of it being 4 random basic tiles, it's 8. And she doubles the number of overcharge points gained, so instead of it being 3, it's 6. And then, of course, the intelligent design passive is always unlocked, which which is her blue ability, which we talked about. And then finally, Oral Assault, which costs 4 green. She goes airborne for a turn, stuns up to 3 enemies for 1 turn. She adds 4 overcharge points to her overcharge stack. And then for every 3 enemy projectiles on the board, an enemy is not stunned. A random enemy is not stunned. And then of course her intelligent design passive is always unlocked. Her affiliations, champions, avengers, heroes, Team Iron Man, technologists, and geniuses for all those that care. Now the original Ironheart, again same color scheme, but she still involves or revolves around charge tiles. So Magnetic Repulsors is her blue ability, which costs 9, again similar to Hulkbuster. She deals damage to the target, or 41-28 damage to the target. Then she attracts 4 random basic or enemy special tiles to the center, and then converts 4 of those center tiles into red charge tiles. So if you have any red charge tiles that are somewhere around the center, then you can cause massive cascades, get massive AP. Remote Control Gauntlets is a red ability that costs 11. She deals damage to non-target enemies, again enemies who are not in front, or she'll deal 21,346 damage to the target if no other enemies remain. So since this is a Crash of the Titans, it's a one-on-one fight, we're going to be dealing with 21,346. And then Selfless Intervention is a green ability which costs 8, and this is similar to the 5-star version. Well, the 5-star version is similar to the 4-star version, I should say. So for 8 green, she deals 5,169 damage to the target, sending them airborne for 2 turns. Now this is the catch: if there's at least 4 enemy special tiles while you fire off the ability, then RiRi is sent airborne for 1 turn. Alright. Her affiliations for those that care: heroes, Team Iron Man, champions, avengers, technologists, geniuses, for all those that care. Now ideally what we want to do is we want to really deny red, because well, Hulkbuster's red isn't going to be too terribly bad because it's only 1 cover in his red, but we'll have to deny black somewhat to offset the strike tiles and the additional damage that he'll gain. While we're not really worried about Hulk proof that much, if we get enough blue from our magnetic repulsors, it really won't matter too much. But ideally our strategy is get enough red, punch them in the face. So let's get into it with this one here. Okay, well, only match I see that's good is the black. I know it could have went team up, but yeah, we're just trying to deny Iron Man his colors. There's one of our colors right there. Cool, board shake. I'll take the match 5 and a match 4. Sadly, we'll give him either red or black. Okay, well in this case it'll be red. I'll go this way to get some green. I was gonna go yellow. We'll grab that. Grab blue. Alright, now remember magnetic repulsor says red tiles here, so if we get any red tiles here, and as long as that one there doesn't move, we're good to go. Yep, and then Iron Man gets punched in the face. So there you go. There's the first fight done and dusted. Um, there's a legendary token. Thanks Alliance always for playing. 2 more days until they get 25 command points. And now we got the 3-star Human Torch, red, black, and green user. His red ability is Fireball. It costs 8. It deals damage to the target. Then Johnny gains back 2 red AP for the 2 red tiles that he destroyed. And again, the red tiles that he destroys are completely random. It could be basic tiles, special tiles of any sort, and it could be either friendly or enemy. I don't think he does charge tiles, because I've never had a situation where I've had red charge tiles on the board and fired off his red ability. I had to test that out. His black ability is called Inferno. It costs 10 black. It'll create a circular shape of attack tiles in the middle in the center of the board. Again, similar to what RiRi's repulsor, magnetic repulsor does. But also too, when he fires off the ability, he drains AP from yellow, from blue, and from purple, which are obviously his non colors. And then finally, his green ability. It costs 5, and I forget the name of it off the top of my head. So it'll create a 1-turn green repeater tile. While that repeater tile is on the board, and Johnny happens to have AP, he'll drain 1 AP will be drained from his team's AP pool, and it'll deal damage accordingly. Again, like I said, as long as he has AP in the AP pool. Now, the way the AI will fire it off, and I mentioned it, and I think with the last crash that we had to face off against Johnny Storm, the AI won't bank the green AP. They'll just continuously fire it off as long as they have 5 AP. They're like, ooh, 5 AP. Instead of banking it, yeah, let me fire off another Inferno ability, or excuse me, his green ability. Matter of fact, we're gonna find out what the green ability is in just a moment. Flame Jet, that's what it is. His affiliations, for those that care: Fantastic Four, obviously; Heroes, obviously; Team Cat, and Enhanced. Alright, and then for this crash here, we kind of want to deny black. And the reason why we want to deny black, just in case we have to send him airborne, we don't want to be stuck in the air for 1 additional turn to give him any sort of advantage. Gather blue, gather red, and do like how we did in the last fight. Punch him in the face. Now, if this RiRi here happens to be down, then yeah, I will reserve the right to use my 5-star, though I highly doubt it. But we'll let my matches do the talking just in case. Alright, that was relatively painless to say the least. So now, RiRi, who do we pair her up with best? Alright, 5-star, we'll set her aside momentarily, because there's a few folks that you can pair her up with. Or, I should say, there's one person in particular that she pairs up perfectly with. The 4-star RiRi Williams, ideally you would want her, the 3-star, well I should say, Iron Man Model 40, and Ragnarok. The idea behind this team is you recharge with Iron Man for Model 40 with his yellow ability. His yellow ability gives you AP in green, red, and blue, but primarily we're worried about red and blue. Ragnarok's abilities are, we're not really worried about his green godlike power, but we are worried about Ragnarok's cheap red ability, which adds blue tiles on the board. And then we'll fire off his red ability as many times as we can to get blue tiles on the board. Those blue tiles will be generated for RiRi Williams with her blue ability. Her blue ability creates red tiles on the board. You see where I'm going with this here. There's an infinite loop with that there. Now with 5-star RiRi Williams, there's a certain person with a hammer, Mighty Thor, that every time that RiRi happens to get one of those overcharged tiles on the board, as long as that tile is nearby a charged tile, it gets blown up. RiRi's red ability creates charged tiles on the board. Jane loves charged tiles. And then also too, RiRi Williams can also stun. So if you get enough green AP with enough green charge tiles, the whole entire team or enemy team will be stunned. And then the only person you have to worry about is how quickly you want to get rid of your opponents. Do you want Shang-Chi or do you want Half Thor? Half Thor will generate the red and green that you need to keep RiRi Williams going. Shang-Chi, on the other hand, will just delete folks pretty quickly. So that's the idea behind that. Now the next crash, 6 days, as of 6 days, 15 hours of this recording, is with M'Baku. So we got a chance to look at him. Probably don't have anybody to pair up M'Baku with, but I know one thing: I can't wait until I get him ascended, because it's some pretty insane stuff with him. But that's gonna end the video here. Hopefully you've been pulling or been getting a lot of your rewards that you've been looking for out of each of the vaults here. Be excellent to your fellow human beings, and I will catch y'all next Monday. Until then, peace.